What's the mood like? I mean, ranked in 3 polls for the first time in a long time. You guys got to be pretty pumped after hearing that news today.
Oh yeah, we thought the 10-0 start was like the big thing, but we're already pumped that we have been ranked in 3 different polls. Top 25 is a great thing, and we're really excited. But going into this weekend, we just want to take it one game at a time and keep moving forward.
How big of a tournament is this weekend? I mean, for people that don't know, and 28 college teams, a couple of other ones in there. Everybody wants to play in this one.
Oh yeah, it's a huge tournament. Not only are we playing like Pac-12 teams like Arizona State and Washington, we also have a game against Team Japan, which we're all really pumped about. Like, it's just great competition that we're going to face, which we already have been, but we're excited to face more of the best.
I think I saw a video of y'all on the Dallas airport singing the Matador song. How much fun is this group having right now? You got to be having a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, we really have just embraced every bit of this ride. Like, it's a grind for sure, but we're all just having fun, and that was awesome. Like, everyone just bought in really quickly. It was so cool. So.
Can you talk about Erin a little bit? She's been pitching lights
She's
out.
been on fire. She's just like a competitor in every way. Like, she's gonna get it done. Like, she has her routine. She knows what she's doing, and we can trust in her, and she can trust in us. So we're working well together, and she's doing a great job.
Have you ever seen a no-hitter before?
Not in the past year and a half, not at all. And she pulled it off so easily. Wasn't shook in anything. Like, was doing great, and she's just a serious competitor.
So, what kind of statement do you feel y'all made by beating Auburn, and what did y'all learn from that victory?
I think that was one of our first games this year that were really big. Like, they had all their fans there. It was a really big game, but we didn't let it get to us. We really just embraced that moment and still had fun. And it was a great feeling to know not only were we beating everyone else, but we can beat the best of the best. Like, and we firmly believe in that. So it was a great win.
How important of a win is that, considering the type of competition you're going up against this weekend?
It's a very important win because the other teams that we faced and we've beaten were good competition also, but like Team Japan, and now we're going to take on the Pac-12 also, and it's just a good win to have in your pocket to remind us that we can do it easily, and we're really excited about it.
So I know everyone's going to talk about the 10-0 record, but what do you feel you all have to do to be better if that's possible?
I think the 10-0 record is awesome, but I think, like I said before, we're just taking it one game at a time because it doesn't matter who we're playing and it doesn't matter what we've done in the past. Like, we have to take it pitch by pitch in each game to keep getting better and to just stay on the bus, the positivity bus. So.
Talking to Coach last week, she mentioned the pitcher from Drake as well. How much is going up against her going to help you guys going into this weekend?
Yeah, she's an All-American. Like, she's great. She can deal it, but we found a way. Like, it took till the 7th, but I think that also taught us that, like, we don't have to do it in the first inning. We don't have to jump on them really quickly. We just have to keep taking it one pitch at a time, one inning at a time, and we'll be ready for the great competition.
How much has pitching helped you guys with that, not having to press, because 3 shutouts over the weekend, you guys had 2 shutouts all regular season last year. It seems like that's kind of rolling along for you guys.
Yeah, it's a great feeling knowing that we don't have to get it done the first at bat or the second. Like, we can push through, and we have our pitchers have our back, and we have their back. So it's a good feeling knowing, like, it's a little bit of comfort, like you said. So.
Well, Missy, I know it's it's newer for you, but to be able to be a part of a ranked team this quickly, what has it been like in the locker room and seeing how that has kind of help this team along going into what is going to be a tough week for you guys?
These last 2 weeks have just been phenomenal. We've been pushing ourselves extra hard. Our energy has been way up there, and we've just been fighting on and off the field, trying to do whatever we can to get Texas Tech out there.
How's this transition been for you?
It's been awesome. I mean, I'm so happy I'm here, and honestly, coming out second week being ranked already, it's a feeling that I've wanted since my freshman year at DePaul, and now being here, it happened so quickly. It's just an awesome feeling.
How about for you from 1 week to the next? What do you feel more comfortable with? How has your game improved from that first week to the second?
My confidence has just gone up from the past 2 weeks, starting at week 1, just over 2 weeks. It's dramatically increased having my team behind me, knowing that we aren't making very many errors, that our offense has been doing really good, scoring runs. So I think that's really helped me and my confidence boost.
How much does that, Coach Gregory had talked about that going into the season. Errors were an issue last year. To have that confidence in your defense behind you, that allows you to basically throw anything that you want to out there, I'm assuming.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even think about throwing it over the middle of the play. If I do, I know my team's behind me and is going to have my back. But I'm also just trying to get ground balls for them, knowing that they are there, that they have been doing such a wonderful job behind me.
As a pitcher, what are you looking forward to going into this weekend's tournament?
The Mary Nutter is just a high quality tournament. I wished I could have been there my first 2 years, but being here my third year, it's just an awesome opportunity, and I'm so excited to play all ranked teams the whole weekend.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned it a minute ago. Do you think that you were going to be one of? I mean, the goal. I mean, at the beginning of the year, you guys were like, look at all these ranked teams we're going to play. Now there are people there that are going to be like, oh, we got to face a ranked team in Texas Tech. I mean, that's got to add a little more fuel to know that you're one of those guys going into it.
It's awesome knowing that, but I honestly don't want that to affect us. I don't want us to get big headed or anything. Just keep playing the way we've been playing, having the confidence I've been having, and just going in and trying to win each day, each pitch, each inning, everything like that.
As an upperclassman, how do you prevent, I guess, the team getting a big head and try to continue the streak?
You just have to tell the underclassmen that everyone's out there working just as hard as us. We're not the only ones. I mean, obviously, we're not super high up there, but our name is on that list. So there's other teams out there that's still higher than us. So we just have to make sure we're still competing and fighting and doing what we do.
From your perspective, how have you felt Erin's produced this year?
Erin has done a wonderful job. She is doing so good. Her demeanor on the mound is so good. Her confidence is super high up there. And honestly, she's been helping me through the transition. Being that she's a year younger than me, she's definitely helped me adapt better, and she's doing awesome.
Well, you ever thrown a no-hitter, and how difficult is that, and what was that like to kind of watch her do that?
It was just awesome. I mean, honestly, I'm just here. I'm happy my team's producing, no matter it's pitching, hitting. People can hit 3 home runs. I'm so happy for them, like Trinity did. But Erin just doing that is just awesome.
What do you feel you all kind of said with the victory over Auburn, or I guess what's the confidence like after getting a victory like that?
That we know that we can do something like that, that we can compete with big ranking teams out there, that we know we have a chance at fighting each game, and no matter what the ranking is, whether they're number 1 or what, we know we can compete out there.
Coach, I know it's the goal for every head coach to get a team ranked, and I know you don't want to focus on that too much, but what does it mean to the program to get to that point so early on in a season?
Yeah, you don't want to focus it, but you want to celebrate it. Like since we got here, we built it from the ground up, and these, a lot of these kids, our seniors, have been in the mix of that through some of the grinding parts, and so now you better celebrate it. I think that's what we've done different this year, is to celebrate every single thing that we've done, and we won't stop doing that. So it's a good day. It's a really good day.
How is last weekend against Auburn and against, as you mentioned, the pitcher from Drake, how is that going to help you going into this weekend?
I mean, to be able to know that you've faced good quality pitching and found a way to win is huge. I think the kid from Drake was really good, and for us to figure out how to put a ball in play, and I think what our kids found is that we don't have to hit home runs to win. We can create and use our legs, and then also hit one out here or there. That always helps. But I think that just being able to know that you've faced quality pitching, what means you can really challenge up with anyone in the country, which is exactly why we scheduled the way we scheduled.
You talk about quality pitching. Can you speak about Erin? She's been great in the circle.
Yeah, I mean, Erin's done a phenomenal job for us, and this kid's so competitive and wants the ball every moment, and is really mad when you take her out, and that's what you want. You want a kid that wants a ball, that wants that moment, and can execute at a high level, and that's what she's doing. She's executing at a high level, giving us an opportunity to win, and that's all you can ask for.
You also talked about special moments. I saw a video of y'all at the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport singing the Matador song. What was that like, I guess, celebrating another big moment for y'all?
Yeah, I mean, well, none of that stuff is even planned. Like this group, you have no clue what they're going to do. They're a really respectful group, and they have a lot of fun, and they are not shy. So the moment presented themselves where the Southwest agent said, does anyone want to sing a song? And there's Erin, and of course she loves big moments. So she got up there and did it, and she's, so full of pride. And they said, what song do you want to sing? And she said, the Matador song. Like, how cool is that? You have this school pride that's the song she wants to pick. Like, I picked that kid.
That's awesome.
You talked a little bit about having better defense this year. I guess how have you kind of felt it's kind of gone the last couple games?
Yeah, I mean, our fielding percentage has drastically improved, and I thought in the first weekend, I thought we played incredible defense. We did a really good job of keep ourselves in some ball games on some huge defensive plays. And this weekend, I thought we did okay. I thought we we maybe kicked around the ball a little too much. We gave Auburn 2 runs. But, what's fun is that you don't have to be perfect. When you have good talent, you don't have to be perfect to find a way to win. And that's what we're doing right now. We're not perfect by any means, and we have ways to improve for sure. Like, this isn't the best team we have. We're not there yet. We haven't peaked. And that's what's fun on our angle, is to sit in and know, like, we still have some growth pains that we're going to go through that's just going to help us get better.
So kind of along those lines, I know everyone's going to look at the 10-0 record, but what do you feel as a coach you can do to get better?
We can do a lot of things to get better. I mean, I think that if you were to ask any of our kids individually on how they're hitting, I don't think anyone would feel like they want to throw a party. And I thought Missy did a really great job against Auburn, but she hasn't been feeling the best either. So, I mean, I think we have so many things to iron out and just to continue to grow, sometimes grow up on. I mean, we're young. And sometimes we play really with a lot of maturity, and sometimes we don't. But I think we have a lot of things to learn from. But it's so fun. It's just how we're playing at elite level, and we're playing with a lot of confidence, and we're having a good time.
What impact has Trinity made in the lineup? I mean, clearly awarded this week.
I mean,
for play.
She protects Jess, and so she makes Jess get pitched to. And then in her own self, now whoever hits behind her has got to be able to hit too. And Taylor's done a really good job there. So, to be able to have many angles of pop threat throughout your lineup is huge. And that kid doesn't want to get beat. You can watch it change on her face when she steps in the box, like she's going to get a hit. Or she's going to hit me, one or the other, and I'm hoping for the latter. But, she just is so competitive and can just dial into another level, which I knew whenever we were able to recruit her. But to watch her just have a lot of fun doing it too, it's been fun.